Hi everyone, hope you're well. Welcome to this week's Mindset Mondays. I am so tired. We went to a presentation that was in Holborn today in the city. Oh, it was so tiring. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so son number two had a presentation, part of his NCS stuff. Yeah, so we went on the tube. Oh my gosh, I had to face that tube thing. Oh my gosh, I hate the tube. Oh, but yeah, I did. Please excuse the noise that you hear in the background. The boys' summer holiday is in full effect. So anyway, yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so not only did I have to face the whole tube thing and the crowds, oh my gosh, it was rough. But also I was so dizzy. It was tough. So on the way back I just said, nah, I've got to get the bus. So it takes longer, but I prefer the longer journey than the tube. Ooh. So anyway, so this week we're looking at self-care, and self-care is so important. It's so important. I never used to really. It was only I think last year. It was only last year that I looked into self-care a lot. Part of my therapy, and I'd have kind of homework or stuff to work on. Part of it was looking into self-care, really looking after myself, doing things. And self-care can be all different type of things. I mean, some people think of self-care just as pampering yourself or something like that, and yeah, that's a part of it. It's really nice. That part of it is really nice, like giving yourself, I don't know, like a facial or putting on a face mask, or soaking in a bath with, I don't know, like candles or something. All different, can be different, can be all different. Oh my gosh, can be done in so many different ways. Even a case of eating properly, that's a form of self-care. Like one of the tips was to say to yourself, right, I'm gonna have a really good lunch that's gonna be nutritious to my body, and take time to sit down and enjoy and eat it. Because if you're used to just rushing when you're eating, like grabbing something and not having time, that's a part of self-care. So a part of self-care is in looking at what you eat generally, like cutting out certain foods that it's not that you shouldn't eat, but the things that you shouldn't eat as much as, or maybe you have a lot of takeaway, cutting some of that out, cutting out too much sodium, salt, too much fat, like saturated fat, etc. Maybe thinking about the things that you drink, cutting down on alcohol or caffeine, that kind of stuff. That that can be part of your self-care to yourself. What else is there? Have reading, doing something like a hobby, taking time out of your day to participate in a hobby that you really like. Like for me, crafting is something that I used to love. I used to do it all the time. I used to have all the bits, all the tools, all the stuff, and I used to spend. I did spend quite a bit of money on it, and I just really enjoyed it. But over the years, as I stopped doing things, like I just stopped having, excuse me, I just stopped I stopped getting pleasure from things that I used to always have pleasure in, and I stopped crafting. I stopped doing the hobbies that I had. I just stopped doing them. And a part of self-care is to work on some hobbies, or even find new hobbies that can. Excuse me, my eye is really bothering me. That is a form of self-care. Like spiritually, feeding your feeding your feeding the spiritual side of yourself, like reading books, reading your Bible, number one, reading, like studying scriptures, getting scriptures that will feed your spiritual side, feed your soul, lift your mood, lift your mood. What else? watching things that you could even just like have, right, as a part of self-care tonight, I'm gonna watch a movie, I'm gonna sit down, watch a movie. That could be you know what I mean? It's like something that you do for yourself to lift your mood, to sometimes like even to just clock off all the hustle and bustle of life, all the hectic part. Maybe you work really long hours, maybe you work really long hours, maybe you have the kids and you look after them. Like you might have young children who you're just basically looking after them all day. Just have a time for yourself, even if it's a case of, right, I'm going to go to lock myself in the bathroom, I'm going to have a long shower, I'm just going to have a nice long shower, I'm going to put some essential oils in the shower tub, or like some shower bombs, or a bath. I'm going to run a bath. I'm going to put some nice bath bombs or some essential oils or some bath oils, whatever, bubbly bath. What do you call it? Bath bubbles? Bubble bath. And I'm just going to do it for yourself. And I think the thing is about it as well is, before, I didn't have time for I just didn't slot time out for myself. I just didn't think it was important. Like back in the day, like years ago, I used to go and get my nails done. And that can be a part of self-help, you know, going to the salon, go to the nail salon, going to the like a beauty salon, going to a hairdresser's, just like slotting or having time, but buy a nail varnish and do your own nails, or do your own nails, just something. Take the time out is really important, because as a mum, I notice I put all my attention on the kids. Or as a wife, I'll put my attention on my husband. I want to make their life happy. I want them to do things. I want to do things to help them. I do things for them, but I don't do anything for myself. And it's really easy to get into that mindset that it's like selfish, or do you know what I mean? Like you shouldn't do that like you shouldn't take time to do things for yourself. Is like you're robbing someone else of that time, and you should be like always, you know, like sometimes you're taught that it's not serving, that it's self-serving, and that you should be serving others. But the thing about it is, if you don't look after yourself, if you don't pour into yourself, if you don't care for yourself, then what have you got to give to someone else? If you're frazzled, if your life is so hectic and you're busy, and you have no time, you spend your time doing like doing things for other people. Maybe, like I was saying before, if you work long hours or stressful hours or whatever you do, and you don't have time for yourself, you're gonna burn yourself out. You're gonna you're going to get to a place where you're burnt out. You're not good for nothing in a bad way, but you know what I mean. You're good for nothing. You haven't got anything else to give, so you can't give to anybody else. Like if you're a parent and you haven't got it in you, what are you gonna have for your kids? You're not gonna have any time for them. Or if you're a spouse or a partner, you're at the end of your tether. You're all burnt out. You've got nothing to give. And it's like you've in order to pour out, you have to have something inside. You have to pour into yourself. And there's a lot of emphasis on caring for other people. You should love your neighbor, but we always forget the other part of it. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Also, how can a man love someone if they don't love themselves? So the thing is, it's not the love of yourself that is conceited. It's the fact that you love yourself enough to care for yourself. And oh my gosh, are you alright, mate? Oh my gosh, you're actually on the vlog. Yeah, that's our number 2, Muggle. You alright?
Yeah.
Cool.
Bye.
See ya. You look nice.
Thanks.
Who gave you that top? Yeah.
Calvin.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, and the more... Oh my gosh. The more... Oh, shush! The more I care for myself, the more time I kind of slot in that self-care time, I find that I have, it's it's therapeutic, and it's like I'm caring enough for myself. And along the way, along the years, I stopped caring for myself. In my lowest time, I did not like myself. It's so hard to say that I did not like myself. I didn't like who I had become. I didn't like what I looked like. I didn't like myself. I didn't like, you know, it's been a hard journey to get to a place where, and I'm not saying I don't want to change things. Obviously, I'm on this whole journey to change my life, my whole life, every part of me. But it's like getting to a place, getting to a place where you love yourself. It is so important, because if you don't love yourself, that's when you start making decisions that based on the need. It's a need. If you don't love yourself, you will not have that self-worth about you will not have a feeling of self-worth about yourself. You won't have that mindset that you matter. And so you might do things that, because you don't love yourself, because you don't have a high regard of yourself, you don't like yourself, you'll do things that are destructive, self-destructive, self-hating, just anything. And it's just rough. It's been a rough journey, and I'm trying not to get emotional. Number one, and it's really difficult to talk about, because we shouldn't be like that. We shouldn't think like that. You should, and it's difficult, but you have to get the right balance. Like it's not that you have that love of yourself that you're conceited, and also you don't have a total disregard of yourself, or the self-loathing, or the hating, or the of yourself. Yeah, it's striking a really healthy balance of, you love yourself, you love, and like I said, not that you don't want to change anything about yourself, because that's a part of self-care as well. Part of self-care is improving yourself, improving your mental capacity, improving your intellect, learning something, learn a new skill, learn a new hobby, whether it be maybe a language, maybe you like doing a course, just something like that. Reading, researching, like that's a part of self-care. Just improve upon yourself, whether it be your mental capacity, improve on your health, your physical self. That's another part of self-care. You can slot out a workout session. Maybe if you belong to a gym, go and put in a gym session. Go to a fitness class. Put on YouTube or whatever video platform there is, and just look on a workout and just do it. You can get workout books, magazines, whatever it is. That can be a part of self-care. Or walking is something that really helped me, and I've spoke about this before, that really starting walking on a general day, I would do about 3 to 5k of walking, just for fun. It sounds really strange to say walking for fun, especially from where I started from, where I would not walk. I would, like, if I was with my hubby, it would be literally drop me right, like, at the dot, right at the spot, like. And that was out of, I just didn't want to be I just didn't want to do any bit of activity. But also the whole going out of the house was a real issue for me. Like, I would spend, sometimes I could spend the whole week in my house. I would go church on a Sunday and then stay in my house until the following Sunday, where I'd go church, and I wouldn't have left my house for the whole week. Or if I needed to go to the shop, like I said again, it would be literally get in the car, drop off outside the shop, go into the shop, get in the car, and go home. I didn't want to be on the street. I didn't want to be on road. I didn't want to leave my house. So that part, like, for now, for me to say, yeah, walking for fun, it sounds really weird to my mind, but it's the truth. I love walking. I could walk just for fun, just walk. And that's another thing, it's free. You can just get maybe a music, put your music on and just walk. Or if you want to really just, take in your environment, don't put the music on. So another bit of self-care, put on some really inspirational music. Me, it will be gospel music. I will put on some gospel music and just fill my mind and my soul and my spirit with just positivity. That's a part of self-care. Put on some music that will just lift your senses, lift your soul, lift your spirits, and just really enjoy yourself. That's self-care. Enjoying yourself, delighting in things. And even, like, you get to a point where you find joy in things. And the happiness and joy is finding joy or happiness in the smallest of things, in a baby's laughter, hearing birds singing. It sounds like all this la 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 hippie hippie business, but it's the truth. And that's how for your mindset, it encourages such a peace. It encourages such a feeling of well-being, where yes, things are happening. Like, my goodness, if I could start to talk about what is going on in my life, what is going on in my family's life, what is going on, like, just it's just so much. But the feeling of well-being, it outweighs that. It outweighs all your struggles. It outweighs all the trials, all the things that you're going through, all the heartache. If you have depression, if you have anxiety, if you have like low moods or emotional emotional issues, if you have physical ailments, conditions, illnesses, or illness, whatever's going on, if you're having problems in relationships or your work or financial struggles, whatever struggle it is, you just have even if you slot half an hour in the day, an hour, sometimes an hour. You might think to yourself, I don't have that time, I don't have an hour. Just slot, even if you slot 20 minutes, half an hour, and just clock that up for self-care time. Just say that I'm gonna improve on myself, whether it be improve on my mood, whether it be to improve on my body, my physical self, my whatever, my financial self. You might say, right, for half an hour I'm going to really work on this idea that I've got that will make me money, or I will work on this idea that will improve my life. Take that half an hour out of your day. I really encourage you to find a time for self-care, to get that love of yourself, because at the end of the day, you are made, you are unique, you are special. There's no one like you. No one in this whole entire world is like you. Yes, there might be someone that looks like you, there might be someone who thinks like you or has certain personality traits that you do, but you are the only you. There's no one like you. You are perfect. And when I say perfect, I just mean your very essence, the very essence that is you is perfection. It's just all the other little bits that we need to work on. But there's no one like you apart from you. You are unique. You have been made in perfection. You were made in perfection. You were you were created. You were created in such a way that God delights over you. Like, he takes joy in you. And if we can get into that place where we really see ourselves as he sees us, oh my goodness, we will be just we would just be so different, and our mindset would be in such a different place. If we can walk in the love, if we can walk in that love and have that love for ourselves, it can only help our relationships, it can only help our life, it can only help us to go further. So I was trying to do a self-care week, and I had some footage where I did, like, it's kind of like vlog style, and in there's some bits and pieces that I did. I also did a natural hair care day where I did a whole wash day with just natural products. It was so fun, honestly, and it was so good. I'm actually going to do it again. While I was editing it, I was like, oh my gosh, I remember that, I remember this, and I remember how it made my hair feel. It was so nice, and it just felt really good just to know that I was putting natural stuff on my hair, natural stuff on my skin. And it did feel like an achievement that I actually put them things together. So I'm going to be doing that again. Yeah. So I'll put that footage in now. So please enjoy. Morning. I'm so tired. Today Hubby's gone away. He's going to be away for a whole week, so I decided I'm going to do a kind of self-love thing where just care for myself really and start looking after myself. I was meant to start from a long time ago, but I thought seeing as he's going to be away, I'll use this month to do that. This morning I got my headscarf on because I'm so tired. He's actually I just dropped the boys off to school. Dropped the boys off to school and I'm so tired. I'm knackered today. I've got a cold. Listen, I had a cold about a month ago, and a month or so ago, and it lasted for a month. So it's been about 2 weeks since I was okay, and then this cold come. And I'm like, the week that hubby goes, that's when I've got a cold. But yeah, I'm going to carry on. Right now, I've got to go and look for some socks because I don't know what it is with socks. Every time I look for socks, excuse me, every time I look for socks in the morning, I can't find no socks. It's for the boys, so I'm going to buy some socks for them. It's like that's what I buy all the time, socks. Like, where do the socks go? Who eats out the socks? I don't know. Anyway, I'm just on the school road, so a lot of parents are going by looking at me like, what's she doing? But yes, I'm going to buy some socks now. I might go to Pax because I need some, I need a bit of something from the hair shop. And yeah, we're going to go home, have some breakfast. I'm too sick to have smoothie. You know when you have a cold or something, I don't know, me. I don't feel like milky stuff, I don't feel like thick stuff. So someone went past. But yeah, so yesterday I never ate dinner. So my stomach's hungry, but I don't feel hungry because of the cold. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go now. Go to the shop, go and look for some socks, then go to Pax, and then go home, and I'll check in on the way. See you. Hi, I'm back. It's about 11 o'clock. I am so tired, but that was a good little walk. Just got in and woohoo! I got my stationery show magazine. It's just coming in the post, so I am happy about that. That means the stationery show is coming up soon. Can't wait for that. So I'm just doing my breakfast. I'm going to have some breakfast and I'll quickly show you just a couple of the things that I brought along the way. I'm not sure if I actually mentioned that my eldest son is away as well this week. So yeah, it's going to be exciting, yeah. Anyway, speak to you in a minute. Hiya, so as usual, Mr. Kitty decides to come and make an appearance. Don't know why he's lying all over the stuff. It's a good job it's not food today. So just quickly show you what I bought. This was from Poundland. I found these. Sometimes Poundland has some really good stuff, and I found these by Natural World. They're quite a good brand. So I picked up the rebalancing hair mask with charcoal and mint and the macadamia oil hair mask. I picked up some of these straws for my Easter and spring decor. These Unibond No More Nails removable strips for £1. That's really good. I'm going to use these for my wall hangings and stuff like that. And excuse me, yeah, and I was surprised to see them in the pound shop. Oops. Picked up these for my decor. I like to pick up these when I see them because they go really quickly. And then in the summer, when I need them for like weddings and christenings and stuff like that, they're not there, and I don't want to pay the big money in the big store. Excuse me, Paco. Thank you. I picked up this tablecloth and socks, a pack for the youngest, and a pack for the second oldest. I picked up one of these to fix my sign that's broken. I picked up this my fourth son, he really likes these Dino FC books, and when I see them I just pick them up and put them down. He's reading, I think he's reading a different one at the moment, but I just put them down for when he's finished, and they retail for $4.99. And I picked up this top, I can get it. I picked up this top for the youngest for sports, what's it called? That's sports something another. I forgot to say I picked this up in Poundland as well. Excuse me. I picked up a few bits in Nisa and Sainsbury's. They had this cheese. I haven't had this one, tomato and basil, and this one has got no soy. I'm sure this one's the one with no soy. It's got no dairy, no soya, no gluten, no lactose, no nuts and no preservatives. So this is good for if you can't have dairy but you also can't have soy or like the nut milk. This is made with coconut oil. And this one as well, no soy, milk free and lactose free. And whoops, and some of these cheeses don't melt good, but this one looks like it melts, so that's good. I picked up 2 of these for some DIYs. Some of these quinoa puffs, the white cheddar flavour. These are vegan. And in Sainsbury's I picked up 2 of these. Yeah, I can cut my own salad, I know, but this is just for ease at lunchtime. I'm gonna have one today and one tomorrow. And they had these sweet potato, but I was gonna say bhaji, but it says bhajia. This was £1, and that's gonna be for my lunch tomorrow. And some vegetable, I didn't even check if it had milk in the shop. It's got milk in it, great. And some melon. This was £1. I picked up to go with my lunch today. And then in packs, I picked up a brush for my youngest, some of these hair jewelries, a hair scarf. I needed a black one, some of these bands, some of this balm by Paw Paw, this Yari leave-in softener. I've been trying out their curling cream and it's really, really good. So I thought I'd try their leave-in softener, and also their edge gel wax, it's called, you know, like an edge tamer. I thought I'd try this one out. And this silver one. So that was that. So I'm gonna go and have breakfast now. Well, I guess it's brunch. And I'll speak to you soon. Hi, I'm back. I'm on the way to the school run now. Oh my gosh. Do you know what? I thought today I will be able to go in a nice time so that I'm not rushing. Because I find I'm always rushing to somewhere, rushing from somewhere to go somewhere. So I thought if I leave properly, I'll be able to take my time, especially with my cold. Because I found with this cold, it's going on my chest. So yeah, no, I'm okay. I've got 5 minutes, 5 minutes extra. I'm just going there to get the boys. Don't want to get knocked over. But yeah, I've got my hair in a puff. I need to wash it. But I want to do a natural wash day this week as part of my self-love thing. So anyway, I'm going to go because I'm going onto the high street and I'll check in with you later. Hiya, it's day 2. I'll take these things out. It's day 2 now, and I don't know if you can see my hair looks wild because I couldn't find my gel. I was going to put it up in a puff. I can't find my gel. Where's my gel? And I've got to leave. And I should have just left it in a headscarf because this morning I had my headscarf on. And I thought, no, I wanted to have it up in a bun, but I couldn't find the gel. So I just took out the twist and put it down. Excuse me, but it's so windy Look at my head. It's just up and it's going everywhere. Who decided to put their hair up? And you know, I was meant to come back yesterday and like the evening. My kids, the two middle ones. Well, I say the two middle ones. They were brats yesterday. No, I love my kids. I love my kids. I'm grateful for my kids. I'm thankful that they're in my life. But they were brats yesterday. Today, they're not going to be brats. No, they were brats. And, but yeah, so I had to just deal with them, sort them out. Dinner and chores and whatnot. I didn't really have time to do much. Tonight, I want to tidy my room. And, excuse me, I've got some new skincare that I want to try out. So I might... No, actually, I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to do the skincare and give myself like a facial and everything else. I'm going to do that tomorrow. But tonight, I'm going to do my room. And I didn't get to read my Bible scripture yesterday, but I was like meditating on Fearfully and Wonderfully Made. That was yesterday. So today, I'm going to look at a... I thought the person was going to ride their bike into me, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna look on a proper scripture, read that. My man's shouting. Why are you shouting so loud, mate? Yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna go now because I'm gonna go and get the boys. And it's parents' evening today, and I have to talk to one of the. I have to. I have to go. So yeah, that's today. So anyway, I'm gonna go. I've got to clear some space on my phone as well. Anyway, yeah. So I'll check in again later. Hi everyone, this is me in the present. I am editing this video and I decided to do a natural wash day where I use mixes made of natural products, and this is the cleanser, like the natural kind of shampoo. Now I don't know why I wasn't talking during the time, and I also didn't show what I was putting in, so I'm gonna have to make guesses. I think I put in shiitake powder, I think that's how you pronounce it, bentonite clay. I think I also put in, now what's this black one? That might be neem. And this green one, oh gosh, I don't even know. Oh my gosh. I actually don't know. So I do know that this that I'm adding is my Hairlicious Growth Oil. So this is it all mixed up, and I'm adding some coconut vinegar. And some floral water. And I actually should have used a face mask because all these powders was getting in my nose and really bothering me. And here I'm just showing you the consistency of the cleanser. And this is the conditioner mix, and I put in, I think, coconut milk powder, amla, cinnamon, and that's my Hairlicious Growth Oil again. And, oh, this looks like honey. So I mixed that all together, and now I'm adding coconut oil. Hey. And this don't really look that nice, but I think it's actually banana puree, like really, really strained and pureed down well. And here again, I'm just showing you the consistency of this. And you know what? Watching this back, I really want to do this more and do it again because I really did enjoy it. And here is my tea rinse. And I think I can see roses in there, hibiscus, and maybe peppermint or something. And I think that here, I was just showing you what my hair looked like after I had cleansed and used my conditioner mix and rinsed everything out. And yeah, it looks really soft actually, really nice. Yeah, looks like I really like it. Hi everyone, hope you're well. The last couple of days has been crazy. Pecco's come along to say hello. Hey, Pecco. Careful. The last couple of days have been crazy. Pecco, where are you going? Pecco, where are you going? What are you doing? Hi everyone, yeah, so as you can see, someone decided to gate crash my video as per usual. Anyway, I thought I'd quickly come here. This is day 5. The last couple of days have been crazy. Are you okay? The last couple of days have been the last couple of the last couple of days have been crazy. Yesterday I did a little bit of recording. Excuse me. I did a little bit of recording of my natural hair day, the stuff that I was doing. What was I gonna say? And yeah, today it's just been mad. It's Sunday today, so all the boys was in, and I didn't get much chance to do anything really apart from mum stuff. So it's late o'clock right now, and before I go to bed, I'm gonna do a facial. I'm gonna use some of the skincare that I've been really looking forward to using. So my hair, I put it to dry in these plaits. I've got a mixture of cane rose and single plaits, and I put them in these bands, and yeah, I look like Pippi what's her name? Pippi Longstocking or something like that. Yeah, but my nose looks so red. I don't know why. I think maybe because of my cold, where I've been rubbing it and blowing my nose a lot. But anyway, yeah, I've been looking forward to using this skincare for ages. I received them. Listen, I don't know how to express, but I'm really grateful and honoured. I don't know if the word is honoured, but I don't know. I just feel privileged. That's it. I feel privileged when I receive anything, because I'm such a small channel. I don't have a big social media presence at all, and any little thing that I get, I'm really grateful. So, and yeah, my face the last month or so, my face has been. I don't know if it's the weather, because we've had snow, we've had hail, we've had wind, everything here. And I don't know if it's the weather that's making my face. It's just making my face cry. I don't know if you can see like hair. I keep getting rashes. I keep getting spots. I've got the black marks that I'm treating at the moment to make them go away as well. But my face, it just doesn't feel smooth. Yeah, like my freckles are starting to come through, which they do when it starts to come up to summer. I don't mind the freckles so much, but it's just like my skin, it's just dry. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel nice. So yeah, I'm gonna give myself a facial, and I thought it would be nice to show you the bits and pieces that I'm gonna be using. So I'm gonna flip the camera around, and yeah, that will be a good thing, because I'm so not camera ready, and I'm just looking at my headpiece. Oh my gosh, never mind. So these are the bits that I received, and they're by Toulon, I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce it. And I have a mineral infusion serum, 92 it says. This with jojoba oil, vitamin E, enzyme activating mineral blend. The ultra hydrating eye gel with hyaluronic acid, peptides and cucumber. I got a vitamin C serum with hyaluronic acid also. This deep pore refining mineral mask with white kaolin clay, rosemary and sunflower extract. And kaolin, I love kaolin for really pulling out impurities and makes your skin so smooth and really glowing, so I'm really looking forward to using that. And then this Cellular Defense Face Moisturiser. It's got vitamins A, C and E, cucumber and chamomile. And my face is already clean because I washed it before I went to bed. And I'm going to be using these daily cleansing pads, the exfoliate ones. These I got from Lidl. Was it Lidl or Aldi? Let me double check. Aldi. And it's the glycolic ones. And I've been really liking these. So to try and clear up my my dark marks, I've been using Jamaican black castor oil and some tea tree oil. So I'll be using that. And I was using this vitamin C serum, but I want to try the Tulum one, so I'll be using that. And also I've been using this marula oil to just try and really make my face get a little better. Marula oil is meant to be really good. So, and I'll be using this coconut rose hydrating face mist. I'll be using this as a toner and also at the end. So yeah, that's what I'll be using. And then I'm gonna just go to bed. It's quite late now. It's actually 11:45. My goodness, it's so late. I've got to go to bed so that I can wake up early in the morning and get the boys to school on time. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Okay, yeah, so that's me. I'm out. Alright, so I'm gonna do the facial quickly. It's like 11:45. I did not mean to be up this late. I should have been in bed ages ago because I've got to wake up for school. So yeah, I'm gonna do the facial, and I'm not gonna leave the mask on for that long because it's so late already. And yeah, that's gonna be me. So tomorrow I want to continue tidying my room, and I'm gonna put a nice new bed sheet that I bought so that when hubby comes home he'll have a nice new bed. I'm gonna change my lights because if you can, I'm not sure if you can see these ones. They were butterflies, but yeah, let's just say hubby knocked the butterflies to pieces when he was sleeping. I had them going all the way across, and yeah, I thought I slept bad, but he just like mashed them up. So I'm gonna put some new lights on my bed and some new bed sheets, and yeah, so when he comes home it will look nice for him. So yeah, that's what I'm planning to do tomorrow in the daytime. I'm gonna go now, I'm really tired. See you tomorrow. Bye. Hi everyone, so this is the evening of day 6. I think it's day 6. I just thought I'd come on really quickly to show you the bedspread that I said I was putting on. This is it. It's really nice. This is the spread and this is the pillows. It's actually double-sided. This is the other side, and I bought this last year in Primark, and I kept on saying when I tidy my room I'm gonna put these on the bed, and I've done a lot in my room, tidied a lot of it. There's still some bits that I need to sort out, like storage and stuff, but I just think to myself, you know, sometimes you buy something and you spend so many times saying when this happens I'll put it on, when that happens, I'm just gonna put it on right now. And it made the room look so nice. And as I mentioned yesterday, I changed my lights. I've had these for a while. My mum bought them for me. And again, I kept on saying I'll put them up when this. And I think they're quite nice for spring and Easter anyway. And this is my satin pillowcase that I sleep on. So in the night time, I'll just switch over and put this up to sleep on. Yeah, that's about it. I put a valance on the bed as well. I wonder if I can. Hold on, let me see. Oh, look, the drop. And I put this valance on. Actually, I bought this valance separately in a whole different place, and it matches quite well. So yes, and I bought this from Primark. I think I said that before. And I just have this cushion that I've had for ages, which I'll put up as well. So it just looks like that. I'm quite happy with it. And hopefully when hubby comes home, he'll have a nice surprise. So right now I'm just going to sweep up. And yeah, call it a night. So hopefully I'll check in with you tomorrow. I'll be reading some scriptures tonight, so I'll share them a bit later. See you soon. Okay, so you would have seen that footage. I'm gonna definitely try and do another self-care week because it was really good. It was really beneficial. Well, I rambled on a lot. Hopefully there's something in there that you can take. Let me know what you're going to be doing for your self-care. Maybe we can do like a self-care week challenge or something like that. That would be nice, actually. Yeah, I might put it together like a self-care week. Yeah, let me know if you're interested in that. And what kind of things do you like to do for self-care? Let me know so I can implement that for myself as well. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. Thanks so much for watching. Stay blessed. Continue to strive for a great mindset. Please give that thumbs up if you like this video. Share if you know someone who might get something out of it also. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and I'll see you soon. Bye.